All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I'm asking someone else about their New Year's resolution. So far, we've struck out with everybody. This is my dear friend Robert, an amazing lifter and trainer here at Metroflex, the Castle Fort Worth. Robert, say hello to the people.
What's going on, everybody?
Also, he's Team Fanny Pack, always. And the only person, I haven't told anyone this, but every time I come to the gym, I have a competition in my head, and it's a fashion show. You're the only person that, like, I'll walk in, I'll see his fit, and I'm like, I didn't win today. I didn't win today. What are your lifting goals for 2025?
I don't really have any set lifting goals right now. I'm planning to do a bodybuilding show in December. Knowing me though, if August rolls around, I'm feeling strong. Like, yeah, do powerlifting meet, cool. I'd really like to hit an 800 deadlift this year. I'd really like to squat something like 650, possibly 700 if the stars align. And I'd really like to nail down that 405 pound bench press.
Okay, what's your body weight right now?
Right now I'm about 192.
I cannot with Robert. I am 240. Those numbers are like in my 80s wet dreams. But Robert, what is your New Year's resolution for 2025?
I'll just be honest and put it out there. I want to stop using marijuana as a coping method because I've really found that it doesn't really get me anywhere when I use it like that. And I find that a lot of people take lesser drugs and alcohol like marijuana or cigarettes or nicotine or marijuana, alcohol, all those things. Not talking about crazy stuff, but people really like dim those down, and really they're so easily accessible. Like everyone has access to alcohol. Everyone knows someone who can get weed. You can go buy cigarettes wherever you want. And it's really easy to fall into a trap to use those things to help you cope with life. And I've used marijuana personally to help me cope with things like traumatic events in my life, whether I'm feeling like way too overwhelmed with work. And even if it's something as simple as like being bored on a Saturday, like if I feel like I have nothing to do, I start kind of wandering and I start thinking like, oh, I could use weed to just kind of escape. But once I start doing that, I tend to try to start doing that more and more and more and more, because hard work is hard. And like, obviously we don't all want to do that. So when I start like hard working for like 2 weeks, at the end of it, I might feel like I need an escape, or I might feel like I need a reward or something. And what tends to start happening is I start going down a routine that like one time we're out with like the friends and like we're at like a gathering or something. I smoke, I'm cool. And then all of a sudden, like next weekend I want it. And then all of a sudden, like Wednesday I want it. And then all of a sudden, like Monday at like 2 p.m. I want it. And then it's really rapid. And so I've just come to terms with like, I'm not going to get to where I want to get in my life if I keep using substances like the way I've been using them. I'm not going to be this 260-pound jack monster. I'm not going to be this dude that can squat 800 pounds. I'm not going to be a successful business owner. I'm not going to be able to do all these amazing things that I want in life. And I know those things are the things that are going to actually make me truly happy versus like a temporary fix I get from a substance. So I'm not going to sit here and say like, I'm never going to smoke or drink here ever again. But like, just being real with myself, I don't need to do that as much as I've been doing it, because I have bigger things that I want to achieve for myself, for my girlfriend, for my clients, for everyone. And I just know there's a lot more to my life than sitting at home like smoking weed. So that's kind of my New Year's resolution.
That is, honestly, I'm not surprised you have that kind of answer. That is a great answer. It's a time suck taking you away from what you should be doing and what you need to be doing, because this man has some amazing goals. And those numbers he put out there, he is not that far off. It is fascinating to see what this man can do. But that is a really great answer. I know that there are a lot of people watching here that can probably relate to that. It's funny, like everyone else I've asked is like, no, I don't have one. No, I don't have one. And you started with, I didn't really, and then it's like, wow, that's like bigger than a New Year's resolution. Like that is a true habit change. And I'm impressed, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
My last day was the 31st, and then that was it. And honestly, like the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of January, it kind of like released some of the fog, and it allowed me to kind of like look at past situations of my life. And I'm like, wow, I'm really unhappy. I'm like, wow, I'm uncomfortable. Wow, it's taking me like 2 hours to fall asleep. And as I sit there and I think about all these things like I need to do and like what's wrong, I kind of like make a mental list, or I'll even get out my phone, put it in my notes. And the next day, I make sure to just get all those things done, whether it be something as simple as like ordering more contacts, or like something as simple as like responding to a client. It's like, if that's on my mind at night and it's keeping me up at night, I just get on it the next day. So there's a lot of like little messes in my life that I've used weed to like cover up. But now that I'm finding all those messes, I'm actually enjoying cleaning them. So it's kind of nice.
Robert, thank you so much for your honesty. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks so much.
Have a good workout.
Yes, sir.
I held him up. He just came in, so he's going to get warmed up. He's going to hit it. Robert, thank you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother.